Well, welcome to week 3 in Nonprofit 302, Nonprofit Leadership. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Wanted to tell you that, gosh, you've been doing great work in the class. I probably graded the first 10, 11 of the quizzes. So far they have been super. Let me reiterate the importance of the depth and breadth of your response. These are open-ended questions, so what I'm looking for is you to fully answer the question. Don't list items. Don't give me a one-sentence response. Give me a thoughtful response to the question. I've got to be able to read your responses and figure out whether you know the material or not, and it's really hard to do that with a sentence. Now, your reading journals, discussion stuff going really well, but let me caution you. One of the things invariably that's going to occur is called response fatigue. After your 4th or 5th reading journal response or discussion board, you're going to get tired and you're going to start giving me less and less material. Don't let that happen to you. So, week 3, what are we doing? Well, you got 2 chapters I want you to read. I want you to read chapter 6 and chapter 7 out of the Riggio book. Chapter 6 is on ethics. I would argue that for a leader in the nonprofit sector, this is arguably going to be one of the most important chapters that you're going to read. Ethical behavior in nonprofits, as well as profits, is absolutely indispensable. Arguably, the single most important characteristic of a leader is their integrity, that they act ethically and morally. So, chapter 6, you're going to get into the moral dynamics of leadership, why having a moral compass and acting ethically is important, and the relationship between ethical leadership and the impact on staff as well as the impact on the institution. Now, there's been a lot of national and international news related to ethical behavior of executives. Whether we're talking about the Me Too movement, and you could just go down a long laundry list of all the people that have gotten themselves into incredible difficulty because they acted or spoke or led unethically. So chapter 6 will be a great benefit to you there. Chapter 7 is important. It's one of those chapters in the book where if I was writing the book, I probably wouldn't have put that in there. I didn't think it was that important. But there's some really important stuff here. And that is chapter 7 is on managerial pay in nonprofit organizations. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of scholarship, a lot of work in the area of managerial pay. There's incredible fluctuation in pay between and among the sectors in the nonprofit world. This chapter will explain on the surface the reasons for these differences, some of the challenges related to that. There will be some comment on the glass ceiling because, yes, unfortunately, there's a glass ceiling in nonprofit world that impacts gender, race, ethnicity, a number of things that we have to address and address quickly. Also want to remind you that you're going to have a reading journal number 3. And this week I've got 2 videos up there I want you to watch and consider. And these 2 videos are both related to ethics. I cannot underscore the importance of you reading and really taking to heart what you're going to read, consider, and I hope learn with regard to ethics. So, as you go through the week, if you've got any questions, you run up on a snag, you've got some challenges, please let me know. I also want to remind you that academic advising has started. So if you haven't met with your advisor, please do that. Also want to let you know that we've got the classes laid out for the spring. If you like 302, which is, of course, nonprofit leadership, we're going to offer nonprofit 303. This spring, which is Nonprofit Financial Management and Administration. Great course. I hope when you're taking these courses, at least you give some thought to perhaps becoming a nonprofit minor. The university does offer a minor. There are lots of jobs available in the nonprofit world, so If you got any questions, you need some direction or some advice, by all means, call me, text me, email me, whatever you need to, so I can meet with you and hopefully answer any questions you have. Well, I hope you have a great week. Halloween is right down a couple days away. Don't eat too much candy. If you do, I hope you got a great dentist. Or take your insulin beforehand. But anyway, if you got any questions or you need some help, let me know.